It is such a joy to have you joining me today as we open God's Word and discover something new together. You see, spiritual growth happens best in community and through our relationships. We see that we deepen our connection with God and experience a truly fulfilling life. Now, that last week, we started a series called Better, exploring how prioritizing God transforms our lives. Today, we're going to dive into the power of relationships and how the people around us influence our spiritual growth. Let's explore how God calls us to build meaningful connections that help us grow and thrive. In the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie shares timeless advice for meaningful relationships. First, show genuine interest in others. Second, smile. It draws people in. The third is to remember names. It makes people feel valued. The fourth is to be a good listener. And the fifth, talk about others' interests. Which of these resonates with you the most? The Bible echoes the importance of relationships. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26 says, "The righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray." Intentionality is key. God's relationships don't happen by chance. They require effort and wisdom. So surround yourself with people who inspire and encourage you to do your best, to be your best, just as Jesus modeled with his disciples. To build better relationships, look for Christ-like qualities in others and strive to embody them yourself. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7 is one that we've heard a lot. We hear a lot at weddings. It reminds us what love looks like. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. These traits are the foundation of meaningful relationships. Consider Jackie Robinson in his story. Being the first black athlete to play Major League Baseball, Robinson faced relentless hostility from the crowds in every stadium that he played in. One day, while playing at his home field in Brooklyn, he committed an error. And as the fans erupted in jeers, Robinson stood at second base. He was humiliated. He felt alone. And in that moment of tension, shortstop Pee Wee Reese walked over to Robinson and he put his arm around him and he stood by his side, facing the hostile crowd. The stadium fell silent, and Robinson later said that that simple act of solidarity saved his career. Some of us need a Pee Wee Reese in our lives. Someone who will stand beside us when no one else will. Someone who will face life's challenges with us. Do you have somebody in your life who embodies the patience, the kindness, humility, love, and perseverance described in 1 Corinthians? While seeking godly relationships is vital, ask yourself, what kind of friend am I? Am I patient, kind, forgiving? Do I honor and serve others as Paul urges in Romans chapter 12, where it says, be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves? As we enter this new year, commit to both seeking and being a godly friend. Let's follow Jesus' example of love and humility, surrounding ourselves with relationships that bring us closer to Him. And this year, let's not just pursue new goals. Let's pursue better relationships that reflect God's love to the world. God bless. I thank you for joining us today. I hope that you enjoyed the message. Maybe it was a message that you were needing to hear. It may have reached you in a place where you needed to hear it today. We invite you to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook so that you don't miss any of these messages that we're going to be putting out each week. Also invite you, if you're in the area, to join us here in Finksburg at Mount Zion United Methodist Church. Our worship time on Sundays is at 10 a.m. and be sure to join us. God bless.